Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. It's been a very long time since I've sat down to do a haul for you guys. I've been to so many Dollar Trees that I've actually lost count. However, most of my hauls are still kind of subdivided to share with you. So hopefully we're not too late when it comes to sharing items. A lot of these things are still available. They've been in all of my shops and all of my walkthroughs. And I hope you've been enjoying the shop with me as much as I've been enjoying going out there and searching for things. First, I have some random fall items that I wanted to bring to your attention so that you can also find them if you need them before everything is gone, because I am starting to find that a lot of the fall seasonal has been overtaken by new Halloween things, and then also the Christmas section, which we will not even talk about because I found Christmas in the third week of August. That was a bit of a shock when I opened the doors and the whole store had transformed. Knowing how often I go in, it was a matter of like 48 hours, I think, when everything switched over. So I was a little bit in shock when I opened the door, but we know it's fantastic for crafters. It's fantastic for us to get organized. I am not denying that, but it was a bit of a shock to see Christmas in August. Now, Costco has Christmas in July, right? Halloween costumes and all that. So really it's just part of marketing and all of those things. Anyways, these were super limited this year. There were only a few stores actually that I spotted them at, but when I saw them, I immediately, to be honest with you, I didn't really see them for the way they are. I just thought maybe I could use the back. They can go with another pumpkin cutout like this that I have in a different style. So if I needed variety, I would have it. I'm not sure, like maybe, is this farmhouse style? I would think it is, but it's kind of like a chalkboard farmhouse style. I don't know. It's cute. Don't get me wrong. I just, it just didn't speak to me in the color. So I was immediately drawn to the shape of the pumpkin. It's got a very cute little cutout at the bottom here, as you can see. You can just paint it and change it. However, I mean, it's still super cute. And I know Michael's had a lot of similar things like this out. So, I mean, this is way more budget friendly. I also wanted to talk a little bit about these pumpkin clips. These go like hotcakes. So if you see them, make sure you grab a little pack because the next time you're in, they'll be long gone. I picked up only one pack this year because I did purchase these last year. Now, I have a feeling, yes, I did do that. I think that these little pumpkins exist in this color, if I'm not mistaken. I think some of you have been able to score some of them with this color. I cannot recall. Does anyone remember? I didn't see them this year in this. It's kind of like a white cream color. I definitely painted this set last year. So I had an orange set and I painted it to use my own little pumpkin decor in little flower arrangements and stuff like that. And I have shared with you even a little flower arrangement that I currently made for, I wouldn't really say it's a fall layout, but once you add the pumpkin, then it's, you know, fall floral. And I painted this because I can still see there's tiny little speck, like one little speck of orange in there. So that's the giveaway for me, but yeah, anyways. Or I think the pack that came like this in a white color or cream color, whatever you want to call it, had little speckles, and I wasn't fond of the little black speckles, as you can see them on these pumpkins as well. And I think if it was that I was painting over or if they were originally orange. Anyways, maybe somebody out there will be able to tell us a little more information. I do notice the tip of this pumpkin is a little bit different. It only has a little stem, and these ones this year have a stem with, it's got more detail around the top. So there's a little change. If you've been watching my channel, I've done a ton of work with these over the years. These are so ugly to me. No offense to those who decorate with this color in the house. It is not a nice orange. It's not even a natural orange that goes with our changing the leaves and stuff like that. So when you see them, they're hideous to me, and you immediately like just want to walk away from them because they remind you of a fluorescent vest or something that you're supposed to wear. Even the top is like terribly ugly. However, I've done a ton of work on the channel where I've transformed them. I've painted them white. This one was a work in progress. It's actually left to the side. Haven't finished it, and it actually needs a couple little touch-ups here. But I've done some cute little white pumpkins like this, easy to paint with acrylic. I've done a cute black one. I'll show some clips of the things that I've done and transformed. Hopefully that inspires you to look at these pumpkins just a little bit differently. You can match them to your decor if your house is more of teal colors, or if you have blues in the house, or pinks, blushes, whatever you're planning to do, you can easily paint these. They do paint really well. The acrylic paints from Dollar Tree, the acrylic paints from Walmart, they all work. Got some Rice Krispies. This is not the best value. It's only 225 grams. But it's a little backup emergency. You know how things are these days. Sometimes you find things, sometimes you don't. Rice Krispies and Corn Flakes seem to be selling out rather quickly. When we do our online shopping, my husband was saying, there's no Rice Krispies. Anyways, those are the two brands that are non-brand for us, or no name. And they've been sold out of Corn Flakes and Rice Krispies quite often. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I thought I'd better grab this little box, stash it in the pantry, because usually for nighttime snack, they'll have a little bowl of cereal. Okay, Jello, white chocolate Jello. This looked so good, and so I had to buy it. But then I actually used it, and I didn't even just make Jello. I made like a layered cake with puff pastry cookies from Dollarama. I'll share with you how I did that. And I mixed it with, I actually made my own fresh whipped cream with fresh table cream. And then I added some of this Jello to that mix, and then I layered the puff pastry, kind of making it more like, not Neapolitan, is it Neapolitan dessert? I forget what it's called. Kind of similar to that, but not quite, of course, because the custard is totally different than what you would be getting in you know, your layers and stuff. But anyways, I did kind of mix things up and made that. So I bought another pack because it worked really well for that dessert, and I really wanted to try this white chocolate Jello on its own. Has anyone picked these up? They did sell out really quickly because when I went to go grab more, there was only like 2 on the shelf or so. Black duct tape. This has been one of my go-to lately with some of my technical equipment around here. Things are falling apart. They're just not made the way they used to. A lot of my bits and pieces are getting loose. My tripod's getting loose. So I thought, you know what? I have silver and black, and now I can mix and match them to kind of fix up what I'm doing, because it's just terrible. Like the screws loosen out, my phone, my cameras, things flip and flop, and I'm just like, I'm done. Duct tape it is. Even though your crafter should be using E6000 or replacing the darn screws. But I don't want to spend another 50 bucks on tripods and stuff. Does anyone else hear me? Okay, I bought some of these because I have a few of them already that I started on a craft. This is so embarrassing, and it happens quite often. And I'm sure other crafters out there will totally understand this. I started a Halloween project last year. I never finished that Halloween project in time. And it actually was because I was missing some little red roses. Now I started mixing and matching them. I put red, I put white, and I just wasn't feeling it, so I put it to the side. And I put it away in a drawer for unfinished projects, and this year I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna finish it. So that's what these little guys are for. Now, they are LED lights, so you can turn, they have like little switches and you can turn them on and off. You can use them wherever you want around your home, and they already come with a battery and everything. I think these are out usually all year round. I just remembered I had a Halloween craft to make. All right, I have a little bin here. Actually, I think this is, yeah, no, I ordered these on Amazon. I was gonna say, I think this is from Dollarama, but it's not. Actually, I'm like really, I've always been a huge, and you guys know if you've been following me for a while, that every time I share with you like my craft room or how I organize things, I'm a huge organizer in clear bins. I like to see what I have. Now, everything in my clear bin has to be perfectly displayed so that I can display it in my craft room. If it's a hot mess, it's a no-go for me. It has to be like, everything has to be perfectly organized. But I did buy some of these like pantry organizers on Amazon, and I think it was a really reasonable price because normally our acrylics are pretty expensive. However, if you're a Dollarama shopper, you can definitely find these, I think for $3.50 a piece. I think they're $3.50. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was so excited to find some of these things, so I'm going to share them with you. Crystal clear tape. I just repurposed little, I have my regular tape dispenser and I have other little ones around my craft room. This is a really great value for me, and I have had really good luck with their crystal tape that actually comes on already a roller with the cutter. And 6 for the same price. I thought I couldn't really go wrong. And there's quite a bit on quite a bit in each package. Have you guys been finding any interesting things out there while on your adventures? Have you even been to Dollar Tree recently? Have you stayed home? I finally started venturing out in July, and that was a huge relief for me because I miss Dollar Tree. So I hope if you are able to get in safely, you can. And if you miss it, just continue watching my shop with me's in the meantime, because that might just subside some of the cravings to go out there. Wet and Wild, I love this color. It's actually called red, but it's like a serious red. And I have quite a few reds in my collection, but this one I think just stood out to me as being, it's not poppy, but it's like, it's beautiful. I think it'll be nice for Christmas, or even if you need to do stuff for crafts with it. I always buy nail polishes with crafts in mine as well. Not only for my nails, but for crafts. Oh, I got a little foam, what are these called? Floral foam wreaths, but I really don't use it for, well, I guess I could do it, but I wasn't really planning on making it with a floral or anything and poking floral into it. But you can make a cute display on the table as well for Christmas. Confetti, I think I went through all of my other one, and it is so pretty, and it's specially filled up in a cute Christmas ornament, one of those clear balls. You can stuff a bunch of these clear confettis in there, and it'll look really pretty in on your Christmas tree. And they have gold, silver, and this iridescent color, but I just love the iridescent for my shaker pockets. And ultra fine pens. I haven't seen these in a few stores recently, which kind of, I'm not sure if they're just being sold out, if they're being restocked, what's going on with them. But I did look last time in a video, last time when I was filming in a video to talk to you guys about them, because I do like pointing it out every so often, as some of you are new and kind of join me along. So I wanted to let you know, if you do have a Cricut machine, these fit perfectly in the casing and they write beautifully. So instead of having to keep buying a black Cricut pen, you can use these. If I recall correctly, you can even use one of those, they're like little foam finger protectors when you're writing, so that you don't get like a little blister and stuff. If you need to use one of those on here, you can, but I have a feeling the last time I used it, it just pops right in. I'll take a look and then I'll film it if it works or not. And there's the ready for a coffee break. Just got this little cute stand. I've done something with one of these before, and I just thought it'd be neat to do something else with it. Antibacterial wet wipes, deep fresh. This is a newer find at my store. I bought one for each of the kids and one for myself, just to have on hand in the car, and in theirs for school and their backpacks and stuff. There's only 15 in here. They do kill 99.9% of bacteria, and they're nice. Like, they're good quality. They're not cheapy feeling or anything like that. So I'd say that if you can't get your hands on Lysol wipes, which is my issue here, there's still no toilet paper at Costco. I don't know what the deal is. I hadn't been to Costco since February. I finally went in last week, the first week back to school in staggered starts. By the way, my kids did start school. Lots of drama around that too. That's for another day. They started school, and I went into Costco to buy them a bunch of like snacks and things. And I'm like, oh, I'll go grab some toilet paper and some paper rolls for the house. No. There's no toilet paper. There's no paper towel. What is going on out there? People are like, toilet paper is manufactured here, so I don't understand what the deal is with toilet paper. Are we still stocking up for an apocalypse? I don't get it. Like, anyways, can you just maybe buy one huge pack? It lasts a long time. I'm telling you, because we have 4 people in the house full time, and one of those big giant packs, they last a very long time. All right, I purchased micro beads and flakes. These are really pretty colors. And to go with that, I had to get some of these font sequins. Now, I just love that they already have these like little hole punched. So I'm thinking that it would be fun to make something with these. I just have to think of how I can manipulate this into something else. They're all little alphabets in there. And do you see that there's like little punches? And I've been so good. I haven't been buying stickers like I used to. It was like, I have a sticker addiction, I know that. And I love still going through the sticker aisle, and I still like looking at everything. But mentally, I've had to tell myself, walk away now because you don't need those and you haven't used the ones that you already have. But when I saw these, I couldn't pass them up. They're just so darn cute for a birthday card or for a little pocket letter or a happy birthday pocket letter. And they're just so sweet, like perfectly done with all the little dimensions and the details. I couldn't make, if I were to make this with my cutting machine, it would take me hours to make what I see here. Laser cut wood shapes. I got the little mermaids. They had different shapes as well there. I can't really recall. I think they had flamingos. There's a ton of little wood shapes. I'll see if I can pull up some footage. And then I got these shaker sprinkles, which these are amazing. They have 4 different varieties. I'm gonna zoom in on all of this so you guys can see it. They have little stars, little circles, and then tiny little outer circles, and then like a mirrored sequence effect. Beautiful. I don't see these very often, so when you do see them, these are wonderful for shaker pockets. I highly recommend them. They have just a nice way of how they sit. So anyways, that's that. This was a really cool find. I had never seen these, the magnetic hooks. They easily attach and they're heavy. Now I hope the magnet is nice and sturdy and that works really well. I'm gonna put it on my filing cabinet, or I can paint them or spray paint them and change them up a bit, can decoupage them, make them a little more unique, and then put them on my filing cabinet. If you have a fridge that is magnetized or steel or whatever, then these would be great if you need to hang things, you know, quickly on the go, or a mask hanging little hooks. They're really nice quality. Maybe there's a way to attach them to a piece of wood, paint them. Who knows? There's lots of things when it comes to hooks, right? I bought 2 bamboo cutting boards. I have made some cubes in my craft room with these, so I didn't buy enough obviously this time for making any cubes, but I might do some repurposing of the wood. This kind of natural wood bamboo is really in right now, and there's always something to be made with a nice piece of wood. It's hard to kind of find. You know, I was thinking of doing something with them at one point, but then I said no, it's probably less expensive if I just go out and buy it. It was actually, I was thinking of making like a V kind of stand to put all my vinyls into the cube of my calyx, but I decided not to and think I'm just gonna probably buy one of those wine racks and stick it into the cube and save myself the hassle of something falling apart and spending so much money and time and effort on it. I bought this Caloderma. It's still at all of the stores, and it's called Anti-Age Hand Cream Serum enriched with vitamin E. I do find my hands are getting drier as the weather is starting to change already, and I never tried it in store, so I don't ever like trying things in the store. It doesn't have a very strong scent, so that's impressive. Yeah, no scent at all. So if you wear your perfume or something, this is perfect. I love it. And I wasn't sure if it was going to be nice, and it's not like, I mean, it has a little bit of shine, but I'm not sure if it's super greasy. No, not at all. Anyways, that's my quick little review for you guys on the go with that one. Oh, I'm gonna put that to the side so I remember to put it right into my car. Yeah, I actually don't mind that at all. I'm usually a Nivea girl, but I find Nivea sometimes on your hands is more of a nighttime cream because it's super rich. I like this. I should buy another one for the winter time to keep in my vehicle. Okay, who is on the bandwagon of Mr. Bubble? This is the brand that you are going to find, the Bubbletini. It looks like a little shaker, martini shaker, with mini bath bombs just like this inside of the little container. The Mr. Bubbles Louche Butter Bar or Bath Bar. Another wonderful find, this bath bomb, and then they have, so this is the one set with, it's in green, and then they have the pink set. I haven't found any of the pink set, so either that sold out super fast or just didn't come to my stores. It smells lovely. It's called blue color, oh no, that's a color burst. It's called Sweet and Clean. So it really is just a very clean smell. It smells lovely. So I purchased this bath bomb at one store, and then I got lucky, and in my other shop with me's you'll see that I found some other stuff now that's part of another haul, because I like to separate things and keep them all kind of in order. So I was super excited to find this bath bomb. All right, oh my gosh, my hauls, this haul is so big. I bought a white simple votive like candle in a jar just because I have an idea for them. I always can change these. I've done Christmas themed ones, I've done Halloween themed ones, I've done a sparkle themed one for like Valentine's Day, and they're just versatile. So if you ever want to decorate like a piece of glass and stuff, you can, and the candle burns quite nicely. All right, story time, anybody? If you want to join me for story time. I'm walking down the aisle with the shampoos and conditioners. I had just picked up some stuff off the shelf. So here's down under Naturals Nude Conditioner, Blueberry Splash. Have not tried it. I actually bought it for my daughter. She needs to lather up with a lot of conditioner. She's super curly hair, and I usually use Aussie. It works really nice in her hair. The moist one, it's been working wonderfully with her hair. So I'm kind of afraid to change things on her, but if it doesn't do well with the first time she uses it, I'll just pull it out and I'll use it myself. She does need to use this. And then I bought this body wash for her as well, and it's Salon Selectives. Okay, so this is 750 ml, which I think is a fantastic deal, and then this is 946 ml, and it's shea butter and berry extract, fresh hydrangea body wash. I didn't even smell it there. It's, yeah, okay, she won't mind it. So it's a nice body wash for her, made in Canada actually. Salon Selectives. Is Salon Selectives a Canadian company? I didn't even know that. And then I got this one. Oh, this smells really good. Super good. So story time. The gentleman, he's an older gentleman, speaking a different language mixed with English, and he's asking for help trying to find, I think it was conditioner, because he was grabbing bubble bath and stuff like that, and he was asking me if it would wash his hair, make it soft, and all this stuff, and in a different language. And so by the end of this conversation, he's asking me what my background is, because I speak a different language. So thankfully my having Portuguese helped me identify some of the words that he was saying in his language. So we kind of understood each other. By the end of it, he was dancing down the aisle and just having a ball. Like, I swear there's no music playing at Dollar Tree. I felt like I was at a dance party, like a festival. He was dancing around and showing me his moves, and telling me that, you know, it doesn't matter what age you are, you don't need a cane. And oh, he was so funny. He was making me laugh. I should have caught it on camera, honestly. It made my day. And I was having one of those kind of days, and he just made me smile. So I am so thankful for him asking me to help him find some conditioner, because he truly did make my day. And as much as I helped him, he helped me. Anyways, continuing on. Do you guys ever have like crazy stories? And I'm telling you, like, it was intense dancing. He was showing me his moves down the hallway. I thought soon enough we would both be dancing around if it wasn't for social distancing taking place right now. I swear he would like grab me and, you know, we're just dancing down the aisle. Anyways, I am really truly thankful, because I wasn't having the best of days. Actually, to be honest with you, I had just left the doctor. I've been experiencing some serious pain in my leg, my lower leg, and it's just this constant throbbing and pinching, and it's been going on for, I would say, about 9 months. And then a friend of mine, actually, on one night, I was in quite a bit of pain, and I was aggravated, and I don't know if it was just a mix of everything, going back to school and all that stuff, but I was really feeling it and the stress. And anyway, she suggested, why not get it looked after just in case it's a blood clot, right? And I'm like, oh shoot, you know what? That's probably not a bad idea, considering the pain is in this one spot. I have no swelling, I have no redness, it's internal. So I arrive at the well, my doctor's been closed for months because it's been virtual. And I arrive at the ER late at night. I think I got myself checked in at probably close to midnight. They did get me an x-ray, and they did a quick ultrasound type test. I mean, this is ER we're talking about, right? They're supposed to like look after big bad things that happen to people, accidents and major trauma. Nothing where it's like specific specialized areas. So I'm totally fine, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't have a blood. I'm totally fine with that. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have a blood clot, and they checked for that. But the doctor on call that night also even wanted to check that I didn't have a cyst on my bone. Okay, so they did an x-ray, found nothing. That report went to my doctor. I called my doctor and followed up with them, and they actually allowed me to come into the office and see them. So I went in, and my doctor retired in March. March or April was her last time at the clinic. Well, I guess she didn't even have the clinic open anymore at that point. So she retires, and a young doctor is now there. He's very, very kind and everything, but he looked at me like I was crazy. I never go see the doctor. Like, I'm one of those people, I just suck it up usually, and I just deal with stuff. So he looks at me, and I don't look like I'm in excruciating pain, of course, even though at one point I was crying on the couch. And I say to him, like, I have this pain, and he said, well, I just got your x-rays, everything's fine. So just get some orthopedics done, and then we'll take it from there. So I'm taking his suggestion, which is fine, but I really don't think it's anything to do with my foot. And I told him, I said, anyways, this is a Dollar Tree haul, and I'm telling you my problems. But I did explain to him, I said, it's a very localized, like, pain, like a pinching pain. And then that's when he kind of said, well, it could be nervous, like a nerve. But again, we'll get orthopedic shoes and we'll take it from there. And I'm like, all right, anyways, what are you going to do? So I'll probably go to, get some sort of special shoes for my, I don't know, I guess inserts for my shoes. But my ankles don't hurt, my feet don't hurt, my ass doesn't hurt, my sides don't hurt. I don't know. It's just that one spot. And I'm like talking to you guys right now, and as I'm talking about it, I can just pinpoint it exactly. If anyone has ever experienced this, please feel free to comment down below. I wish to understand what is going on. I've Googled things, I can't figure it out. I should probably Google about this nerve thing, but anyways, that would take an MRI to do as well, so we'll see. Another story. I purchased this honking system, air horn honking system, because we have coyotes, and some of you have heard me talk about it in the past. By the way, it's, I think, like, you can use it a few times. And I won't call animal services on them because they've been here way before us, and we do live onto a conservation area, and it's protected lands and all of that stuff. So I would never want to mess around with their habitat, but they are getting quite comfortable, and they did have a huge litter this year, a very successful litter of pups, and they've been out and wandering and hunting as a family. And a family friend, actually, like a neighborhood friend, family friend, has actually lost her cat. They have outdoor cats, and sadly I found fluffers in our yard. So that was quite it just sucks. Like, it was really hard. I didn't even know how to handle it, because when I posted that the coyote was walking, and this thing is massive, he looks almost like a mix of a coyote wolf. I posted some pictures in our little community group, and then she commented that fluffers had been missing, and I immediately put what I had seen. I was hoping, and it definitely looked like cat fur, and there were, remains of the poor little thing. And I was trying to write it off as it's a bunny, it's a bunny, it's a bunny, and it was in my head, and I was trying to say it was a bunny, and I knew it wasn't a bunny. And as soon as she commented that, she posted a picture of her kitty, and I know who her kitty is because he comes here quite often. He's a very, very friendly cat. He's not even afraid of Bear. Bear will come like, and the cat Fluffers would just stand there, and he's super cuddly. So anyways, when she commented that Fluffers had been missing for a week or so, I was like, man, I don't want to mess around with those guys. But this is what that's for. It's staying outside in case I run into another situation. I've had a couple close calls with Bear. If, would this scare them away? I'm not sure, but I hope something would scare them. I don't want to get stuck. I had one night I went to walk Bear out at night and I ran back in the house. You can see me on my camera dragging Bear by the leash as quickly as possible because the coyote was walking right out front. Now it's my fault. I was out there at midnight and it's pretty dark where we live. So that's on me. I mean, we have house lights, but they don't care, right? They just walk wherever. They're going where there could be food. Anyone else have coyotes in their neighborhood, and how do you guys deal with it? Do you know, we just have to, I think, carefully live with them. I don't know. Okay, lemon. I'm just afraid if one of the, like a little kid, my kids are older, but if a little kid is out there or something, I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to think about it. Purchased the Diamond Cosmetics coarse and medium grit for my fake nails and all the acrylic stuff that I do, because this is supposed to file really nicely. Some of you recommended it, so I picked it up when I went in again, because you guys were saying it's a great nail file for obviously not your real nails because it's super coarse. Metal brushes. This is not something I commonly find either. Have you guys been seeing this all the time? 5-piece metal brush set. I just think it's great quality. Like, it looks, for my arts and crafts, it looks great. I purchased one of these, Willow Wreaths. I have a question for you guys, because when I saw it, there were a ton of them just restocked. Have any of you ever unwound this and taken it apart and repurposed it somehow? If you have, did you struggle with it? Did it bend? Were you able to kind of adjust it nicely? I'm going to challenge myself to do something with this. Talk right now about all of them. Mother's Made cherries. These are fantastic. If you are an Edie Smith user, you will be I think you will be happier with this purchase than you are with the Edie Smiths that we can easily pay $5.99 for a can of cherries. These are plumpier, rounder. They're delicious. So if you are afraid to try them out, don't be afraid. I bought 2 of the cherry, and I actually love making little turnovers for the kids with the apple filling one. And this is really good. It's a little bit sweet, and I do prefer to make my own fresh apple filling, but in a pinch, this one is fantastic as well. And then I'm gonna try these. My husband makes a really cute and fruity dessert, and he usually uses peaches and raspberries and strawberries and blueberries, and those are all fresh, but he usually uses canned peaches. And I normally use Del Monte, the peaches, sliced peaches, and I saw these at Dollar Tree and I thought, oh, I'll pick these up and see if he likes them. So that's what that is for. I promise I'm almost finished. Almost. We're getting to the end. Melba toast, 100% whole wheat with honey. I think this is a great find at Dollar Tree. When these things come out at Dollar Tree, I always grab them because you just can try them, and if you love them, then you can always buy them at the grocery store later, but it's nice to try something and not have to spend full price on it. Also wanted to mention the paddle cutting boards. They're fully stocked at most of the Dollar Trees I visited. I haven't seen any of the glass cutting boards for a while. However, I don't know if you guys saw my latest DIY with this. I love this. I don't know, I'm going to use it in somewhere in my craft room, I think, too, to display maybe a picture, put a little clip here or something. I use the bamboo from Dollar Tree. They're like these really thin sheets. I think they're 12 by 12. Kind of like, it comes like this. And this one is actually a new find at Dollar Tree. It's called Patio Party by Jen Hadfield. I don't know this brand at all, but I just love the lemon print, so that's why I purchased it. It's a nice piece of 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. But yeah, so it basically comes in a sheet like that at the Dollar Tree. And I just sliced a little piece, and then I attached some of the cotton string from the hardware section on here. You can actually use just twine as well, or you can write something on here, and I just painted it black so that it looks like a chalkboard kind of chalkboard type cutting board. Who knows what I'm saying. All right, so there's that. And then I purchased this 8x10 photo frame, and the reason I purchased it because it has a faux wood finish, but it's actually 3D, like it's textured. Can you see that? So because it's textured, I thought it would be fun to manipulate. I'm gonna grab some more things and I'll pop right back on screen here. Seriously, I'd never imagined that my haul was this big. I just want to share quickly, there's 2 vases here that I did purchase, and I want to let you know that this vase is not the standard size tall one. This is the standard size tall one that we normally see. So when you see this tall one, take a look if you need a taller vase for one like this, because it's about 1.5 inches taller. Maybe, yeah, 1.5 inches. It's a fantastic find. These things are so expensive everywhere else. I actually regret not purchasing 2. I'm terrible for like really buying more than one of a kind. Same like with this thing here. So I didn't think these were gonna sell out as fast as they did. Pumpkin wreath form. So one of these now, somebody's bought them all up and is locally selling them for $5, flipping them on Marketplace. I mean, to each their own. But I do regret not buying 2 because it would have been really cool to have a full pumpkin, right? If you wanted to do something that was more 3D in that sense. So I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for not purchasing 2, but you live and learn, and so next year when I see them, I will hopefully buy another one. Really pretty if you spray paint these different colors. You can spray paint them white, silver, whatever suits your style, and then making like a pretty ribbon bow here and some floral, or even adding, yeah, I don't know. I do wish that I had the other half to make it a full pumpkin, but what are you gonna do? There's always next year. I bought this just in case I wanted to transform it as well. It actually has a base, which I really, really like. So that's that. And they had home, blessed. I think they have like a few other words. Relax. And I got this little piece one for Christmas. These are not, they're more like a kid decor home. Kids, sometimes they're found in the front till area where the novelties are, and then sometimes they're found in the home decor area where like the frames and things are. So I'm going to repaint it because I'm not feeling this for a Christmas vibe, but I love that it's the word peace, and then it's super thick, so I can really manipulate that into something I can use. I actually got I got lucky with the candle holder. And I went to another store and ended up finding that they did have a few of these in stock, so I was really happy to see that again, because these are so versatile in making things. I have one on display right now with a pumpkin sitting on it, and so I like that they're really easy to work with. You can glue E6000 glue them, all-purpose glue things to them like a plate and make a nice display or a tiered tray. So those are quite versatile in making different things with them. I have a few floral pieces that are, I guess, like they're kind of neutral, fall, but not really. I'm not sure if you would classify these as all like fall. I mean, this is a hop bush, and it's got the greenery, and it's really pretty details, as you can see, and it goes with my stuff. So I just thought I can use these year round. These are mums. I know that that's more of a fall flower. And then we have the hydrangeas that are in blue, and another mum. And I actually really like the mums. So they have, yeah, no brown centers or anything, just very neutral looking. However, the bottoms have like this little brown. Do you see that? So it kind of gives it character. It pops. Do you see them? And yeah, the green is really pretty. So anyways, those are pretty neutral for me. And then along with that, a while ago I had bought this blue one and I shared with you guys in a haul, and then I found this random little green one. These are, I didn't see a lot of these, so they must have sold out really quickly, or I missed them, or something happened, but I just found this one little green pumpkin and I had to have it with a little gold stem. I'm gonna actually take a sip of my tea. Talk too much, I know. Okay, a few more items and we'll wrap it up. Oh, I got 2 of these because I think that they're gonna be wonderful for making some DIYs. So these are just rugs, and I have heard, I think a few of you have commented, Sandy, the thrifty grandma, which I am kind of wondering, where are you? I've commented to you and I don't see you, and you haven't posted in a while on your channel, and I hope that you're doing well. But she did comment that she threw that in the wash and it fell apart. So I'd recommend, if you're needing to do something with, maybe to hand wash it, or a really, really gentle quick cycle, and probably not using it on the floor as a real rug. I don't know. that was her experience. So maybe somebody else can also give some feedback on it if you've washed your rugs. I got these from my daughter. They're all squished now. Fun and easy to apply, 12 pieces, and they're kids. They're almost like an ombre. In fact, I think she'll have fun with them. She sees me doing my nails all the time, so she has the most gorgeous nail beds ever and the prettiest nails. She truly does not need any of this stuff. She doesn't bite, she doesn't break. Her nails are perfection, and I'm envious of her gorgeous nails. And she always gets compliments wherever she goes. Somebody always stops her to say, oh my goodness, your nails are so pretty. She takes very good care of them, cut them, and she paints them usually with really pretty, delicate colors. If she'll show me, and maybe she'll show me her hands, and I'll put them in the video. But she does like sometimes, because I'll do mine, she wants to apply them and they last literally 5 minutes and she peels them off just because they're annoying. But she does like sitting down with me sometimes and doing fake nails too. Has anyone tried this? This is something I really wanted to talk to you guys about it. They had burns, they had turkey, so I purchased the turkey. They had chicken, I think, and they had tuna. And flakes of turkey I have never tried. I have tried flakes of chicken and of course tuna, but my husband doesn't really like fish. He does prefer chicken and that stuff. So I'm wondering, has anyone tried this and how did you like it? I have not seen it restocked at any stores, and I have not actually seen it at the store that I purchased it at ever again. A couple more finds. Little Halloween house. If you guys saw in a video, I spotted these again. However, they had one on an actual stand standing up, and it was a little bit smaller, and I suggested you can put some Jenga block type building blocks on the bottom here to make a little stand, or you can even use something like home. I know this does not suit this because it's Halloween, but you could use something like that to use as a stand as well, or even maybe removing the home from there and sliding this right in there. So that's another option. But yes, they had that one and a smaller one, and I said you can like make a little staging, Halloween staging, decoupage this with paper and put little guys in the windows, like little cat pictures or little boos. Anyways, lots to do with that one, but I had to purchase it because once the wood cutouts, they come out, they sell out, and I'll never see them again. This one is matte. I bought this one, and then they had a whole box of the matte, so I purchased it. And then the next time I went in, guess what? Not one single yellow container left. However, they had a whole box of the orange one, which will be the gloss. I prefer matte because I don't really work with a lot of glossy things. I could not believe how quickly the Mod Podge sold out at that store. And to top it off, the acrylic organizers that are the typical displays at Dollar Tree are disappearing from my stores. Has anyone else experienced that? They haven't restocked on acrylic paints, and they're taking down the acrylic organizers and putting just shelving, and then they put the pranga, I think it's called, or panga, which is a tempera paint. I think that's what it's called. More of a kid paint, not acrylic paint. And yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit sad about that. So let me know if you guys have any updates on acrylic paints. Sugar, I just got 100% pure golden sugar just to make some cookies with the kiddos. And actually wanted to ask you guys if you have seen any of the chocolate chip packages. Around Christmas time, I typically find the shredded coconut and the chocolate chips, but I haven't seen any yet, so I'm wondering if you have seen them out at your stores. A couple more things and then that's it. I got a little bath mat as well, so along with that, I like the texture of this, so I'm thinking I might be able to turn this into some sort of little Christmas DIY, and I purchased Thankful and Blessed decor, like another pumpkin. So again, I talked a little bit about this pumpkin, and having the different sizes is really great because when you're doing things, it's all about layers and textures and all of that. So see, if you were to put a display of some sort together, you want to have different sizes and variations so that it makes it appealing to the eye, I think. Well, or simple is okay too, right? Less is more. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my haul. I apologize that it was so long and I was very super chatty, but until next time, everyone, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.
just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow away the sight, and all that blossomed will wither away and die. Not now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon.